Alright, I think we're doing a thing again. Forgot what I was doing again. Oh, there we go. Alright. I don't know why I always do this on stream, but, you know, things and stuff. Alright. And boop. You know, I guess I could do that. And that. Cool. Alright. We're rocking and rolling here soon. Boom. And one last place here. Yoink. Boom. Boop. Cool. Rip. Alright. Nice. Alright. Cool. We will... Oh, you know what? I should plug in my headphones again, because... whoa, where did my cord go for that? Uh-oh. I have no idea where my headphone cord is. Shoot. I guess... Oh, there it is! I found it! Don't worry, we found it. Just a little ways away. Thought I'd jump in Discord while we're at it, too. Alright, so for today, the plan is, oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, it's gonna screw up my whole YouTube thing. I didn't do this. I should have done that. My YouTube videos, that always pulls up this as an option for like the video thumbnail, they call it. And if it's at the very beginning, YouTube is nice enough, they'll actually like make it one of the like suggested options. Well, I may have screwed that up. Because usually we start off this way, but I forgot this time. Alright. Alrighty then. Headphones on, Discord joined. Let's pop into general real quick. I'll keep myself muted for the time being. And Pedestals 119 chat. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I guess let's maybe get into some of this stuff here. Maybe. Alright. Run clients. We're gonna look at what we did last time real quick. Kind of go over what we did last time pretty simply. And yeah, I think we'll keep rolling. Alright. Yeah, but basically we have brains escaping me. Watching two streams at once because they're on at the same time. Let's see how it goes. Haha, well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be alright. Let me see if I can down that one. Let's put my chat here so I can actually see it. Apparently we had a new follower as of 7 hours ago. Thanks, Latonsg. Who's not here because it was 7 hours ago. Yeah, okay, cool. So got chat in where I want it. Boom. Cool. I'll load in the game real quick. Hopefully YouTube picks up my little screen thing. Alright. Nothing. You've forgotten what we did last week. I've forgotten what we did last week. I fixed this up a little bit from last week. So our little potion brewing setup, I fixed it up just a wee bit. I moved some stuff, but for the most part, the spaghetti's still there. I just put a wall there, did a little video record on it, and then realized very quickly that my video was way longer than I wanted it to be. So I deleted it and might do it again. But just to run down to how this works, we're only filtering for these items in this chest. You'll notice, though, it only has pulled out the netherware. It hasn't pulled out anything else. So we probably should look into the import to see if it, if it can't import into a pedestal, it needs to check if it could import something else into a pedestal. So we might need to check the import code. I guess I should make a note of that. Where do we want to make a note of that at? Let's do a notepad. I'll do it off to the side of my screen here just to remind me, because I will forget. Import upgrade. Not checking to see if they can be inserted. Cool. All right, so the one of everything here is, no, that was just me when I was setting it up originally. It's only been pulling netherware, basically, which is a little unfortunate. As you see, there's, 64 netherwort, 53, 53, 57. Oh, I had a little bit issue earlier where I don't know what was going on, but this wasn't outputting the right signal, but I fixed it. I moved everything around. I think that's probably why it screwed up. But yeah, so we're filtering mainly for these items only to be pulled out. Obviously, that's not working as I would like it to, so we're going to fix that. The restricted filter is set to a count of 1. And so it is sending one item of each from this pedestal to that one like we want it to when this one's not powered on. And then it's going here into our hopper and into our brewing stand to be brewed and into this chest afterwards. So all that's working fine. This is filtered specifically to the NBT of a splash potion of swiftness 2. And I don't have any way to auto refill water, but maybe someday in the future I will. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't mean to drop all those. Oh well. Just meant to refill. Boom, 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 boom. Get those out of my life. Alright, cool. So it's working again. Nice. Cool. So yeah. Auto brewing with pedestals, which I don't think this was possible before, or if it was stupidly annoying to do. In 1.16, actually, yeah, it would have been possible because you would have had to do one ingredient per pedestal, so you would have had to have basically 4 of these setups just for every ingredient. So it is a lot nicer this way, at least. So that's a good thing. Be a hopper clock. Yeah, this would be so much easier to do in modded for sure. And for auto brewing, it works, so I have no complaints. I guess that's one thing. Do I make it so I have a filler upgrade for liquids, or do I make it so that the exports can export into items? No, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna make a filler that we can put your fillable things in the chest and then have the pedestal pull them and fill them. And then the filler could be experience. It could be experience, energy, and fluid. But I'd probably have to make a recipe, or maybe hard code experience bottles. I should probably make a recipe for that, actually. Then I should probably have some way to store the recipe in there. Maybe store it every... some way to store it maybe every server instance. That way it refreshes if you restart the server for recipes. Make it a little bit easier on pack makers. Not super easy. I guess if you broke it and replaced it, do it again, but... Actually, I could just have it remember it long term and then, well, maybe I don't want to do that either. That might be... Having things store stuff in memory is always a tricky thing, because it's like, how do you want to go about it, basically? Because I know recipes get refreshed pretty often with like pack devs doing pack dev stuff, so it would be kind of annoying if it didn't update like everything else did properly. But I don't know that's off the top of my head. I don't know. I'll think about it later. All right, yeah. Restriction filter first. Got to get that working. So it does a flow throughput filter, then have it, the little switchy thing, switch to a stock throughput thing. Oh, that's the other thing I need to check. I need to make sure that it's actually working at all. If I remember correctly, it wasn't working for dust correctly. Let's take sticks out. I want to restrict my dust transfer to 5, I think. Because I think default's 10. 5 stick, yep. Filter changed to 5. Oh, it's items. I need to... fluid, energy, experience, dust. Boom. Okay. So that's dust. Let's do fluid and energy and experience as well. Not that we have energy, so I'll probably have to make some sort of energy device. And then dust is 5, yep. Okay, if I look at this... Oh, filters don't show the things like... Oh, that's something I might need to do. Actually, how could I do that? Because currently I have this little nice display. I don't know how I can replicate that display multiple times without destroying my code somehow. And hiding it like we do the upgrades. Like for upgrades, if you press shift, it tells you. On filters, there's no option for that. There is no press shift for more information thing. I should probably add that, but... Yeah, I should probably add something like that. Maybe later. I'll put it in my notes. Cool. All right, filter tooltip updated. Oh yeah, I wanted to also do... just typing off on a different screen here. Mode swap for the restriction filter to do flow versus max size. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I might have to make some special case issues for this. Alright, so now that everything I think is set to 5, items, fluids, energy, experience, dust, okay. So, if I do one of these, and I go here, I do, not that I need to do this, but I'll do that. And then I'll do that. Then, is that an import? Nope. Bonk. It's not working. It's not doing it like it should. Should be restricting it. It's totally not. It's doing 10 at a time still. So that's not working the way I hoped it would. Oops, didn't mean to break that jar. Okay, well, bummer. I guess I will look at... Put that back. Let's look at fluid next. Yep, fluid is set to 5. Cool. I need to grab a bucket of water. We'll go out here. Throw this on first. Two buckets. Cool. Restriction. Yeah, it totally just sent over 2,000 without thinking about the filter. Alright, so there's definitely no logic going on there. Oh, right, because we're sending... And I never did rework sending logic for... Yeah, I forgot about that. Because I think... Well, no, fill should be limited, though. I could have sworn I made it so fill was limited. Unless fill's not using... Okay. I guess experience we could test next as well. I'm sure that's not working either. Let's do that and that. And let's... Hey, Cubics.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
Fine. And you?
Doing pretty good.
Again, I cannot watch your stream on my phone.
I could maybe try something. I don't know how this will work.
I was hoping, like, it would have an option for quality settings so I could at least watch it in 144p, but it seems that is not the case. Yeah, no.
Try this out. See if that works for you at all.
Oh, now. Wait. You're okay. I don't want to be rude. I'm really trying not to be rude here.
No, that's fine.
You waited until now to do this.
Well, I mean, I didn't know. I don't know if it's going to kill my stream by doing it or not. I haven't dropped frames yet, but I mean, because I don't know. I don't have a way to restrict. I don't think bitrate on streaming for Discord, so I wasn't sure. Maybe I do. Let me look. So I don't have a huge amount of upload, but I have enough that I could maybe continue this. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm sorry if this doesn't. I don't know.
Nope, that's right. If it works, it works. It's fine. So far, so good.
Yeah, everything looks fine on my end.
All right, I'm just going through testing my filter. I'm trying to. It's supposed to restrict the flow of experience or whatever. Oh, this one has. Wow, only experience is restricting the flow properly. My fluid just sent over 1,000 mil buckets each. But this is actually working the way I think it should.
I thought the experience was looking like experience orbs and not enchanting table glyphs, but that was just the stream quality.
Oh,
not
gotcha.
I'm just saying, like, that was me being dumb.
Gotcha. Well, I've always used enchanting table particles for like the pedestal transfer stuff because I've never actually made my own yet. Maybe someday.
I thought like actually like enchanting orbs like flowing, no XP orbs like arcing between two pedestals would be kind of interesting, but I don't know how hard that would be to program.
I don't know either. That's why I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I mean, that's definitely something I'll have to look into at some point. Is just to see like how hard it would be to do custom particle stuff. Because right now, like the particle I'm using is redstone dust particle. I've just colored it differently. Because for whatever reason, redstone dust, you can just color it however you want, I guess.
It'd be kind of like a Tesla coil, but for XP orbs. Only you've kind of, I mean, what I'm trying to say is if you replace the glyphs with the orbs,
yeah,
instead,
like mini orbs traveling through the air or whatever.
Mini orbs, yeah, it'd be like an orb Tesla coil of some kind. I don't know. It's just an idea. I personally say the glyphs are fine. It was just a random idea I had.
I'm settling with the glyphs because that was what's in 1.16, but I'm totally gonna do like custom stuff eventually. It's just programming time if I get around to it type stuff. So I've definitely been meaning to do it. It's just I've never had the time to actually work on it. Or if I do work on it, I've always gotten too frustrated to continue.
Alright. What are those jars?
These are jars of dust. So I have another mod called Effect Scrolls that you get crystals. It's kind of how this works. Is you take a node converter, and if you find like an amethyst geode out in the world, you can convert the amethyst into these crystals that are colored. So if you have an amethyst and I do a node converter on it, it'll turn it into a random color. And then with those colors, you can make different effects. So if I grab a pickaxe real quick, I can actually mine these then. So if I grab maybe these, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember exactly which ones make what effects, but if I grab the Crystal Cluster Base, which is effectively what the Potion Diffuser in Pedestals 1.16 is. This one, I don't know if that makes any effects in vanilla. That doesn't make anything in vanilla. And that makes nothing in vanilla, apparently. But I've made recipes for all the different like crystal colors. So if you put it in a mod pack, some mod packs have more mods, and so you have more access to different effects. Because I think there's like 128 options to roll with.
Wait, so the bigger the crystal is, the different it makes a different effect?
So the color is the effect. When I was placing it now, if it's an unknown effect, it randomizes it. Some random bad effect is what happens, basically. So, like I said, I can't exactly remember which ones are which. So, basically, when you go out in the world and you do this, it's kind of like a trial and error at first, trying to see what. Because, again, based on the mod pack, a mod maker could totally change up what effects do what, and so every mod pack could be different. I do want to do some custom stuff with like player data storage stuff, so that there is like a researchy type system, but I haven't quite gotten there in my programming stuff yet.
To make the effect, sorry, would it be possible to make the effects random per seed?
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
So, right. So each crystal does a different thing, and depending on how many crystals you put in it, it does different things also.
Yep.
But theoretically, you could mix crystal colors. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And will that also change what it is?
Yeah. Yep. The resulting color is so yeah, if you mix crystals, it will, mix the color, and then whatever that color is. So this orange one's supposed to be haste. I have a bug right now with this mod where if you add a full 4, it makes it a negative effect for some reason. I don't know why yet. I'll have to look into it. But
so it's
that one's haste.
So it's really just a bunch of random trial and error, see what works.
Yep.
Huh.
And then
That's
once
neat.
you've done that, you can take the crystals. Let's make this real quick. I'll grab a jar. Let me. I'm trying to think what I need here. What am I doing? Oh, I need a crafting bench. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, once you know what crystal you want, you can make dust out of it. And then that's where the jars come in. You can actually store your dust in jars. And then from there, there's a render glitch with it for some reason. But then with the jars, what you can do is there's this workstation base, and if you add a blaze rod to it, which I don't have. Do I have Jei installed? Uses. I don't have Jei on right now, but Jei tells you can do that to it, and it makes like it makes a machine basically, but you have to actually build the machine yourself. So there's this repair order. If you right click on it, it tells you, a way to store dust is needed to repair the workstation. Obviously, I have a jar on me already. I could just use this jar if I want. And if I right click on it, it actually goes on the workstation. So then I right click again, and it tells me I need half a plank, should be enough for this repair. So it's like a repair upgrade type system. Originally in 1.18, I wanted to make like modular workstations and stuff that people could make, and like and pack devs could like change up how you craft it if you wanted to do that sort of thing. So if I grab like a slab, like an oak slab here, it dinged at me, letting me know I have an item inventory that works. And then, obviously, a repair has been made. One more time. Basically, I need a bowl. And then, boom, machine fully repaired. I can right click on it. It doesn't give me any more repair orders. So it's fully now working now. So then from here, how this works is if I have paper and then I have nuggets of gold, and say I want strength 2 of this, I'll use glowstone. And then if I have string, STRI, there we go. So the 2 string, I right click on this, will consume all the dust and 2 paper and 2 glowstone and 2 nuggets, and it'll craft me 2 scrolls of some duration of haste 2 basically. So now if I right click on the scroll, it would be consumed if I was in survival mode, but it has given me haste 2 for that duration. So basically, if you go out, collect the crystals, figure out what effect each one does, you can make your own custom stackable potion items effectively.
Right.
And like the smaller the scroll is, so the shorter duration, the more it stacks up to. And the bigger it is, the less it stacks up to. But I think the smallest stack size is 1, and that's if you get like a 30-minute like effect scroll basically.
So, does the amount of dust affect the duration?
Yep.
All right. So you're basically just grinding crystals and getting a bunch of dust in order to. Well, no, I'm not saying your mod's bad. I'm just I just have a bit of a balance question, because like it seems a bit unfair to get 1 minute out of all that dust.
Each crystal gives 4.
Right.
And this is also configurable by pack makers too. So if they want to make 1 dust equal to more seconds, they can. I don't know why I chose this default. But
sorry, I mean it's a cool mod. I'm just saying, like, I don't see how that would be balanced. I'm not sorry.
like, are you saying the equivalency of the crystals to effects is not enough? Like, it should be longer, is what you're saying?
Well, I mean, basically, like I feel like having. Well, okay. How much dust did you put in and it gave out a minute? Do you remember?
Can't remember off the top of my head, honestly. Let me.
I think it was like
I think it
four
was
stacks
four
or eight
stacks.
stacks.
Yeah. Now, also part of that is also you know how on potions, if you put glowstone in, it halves the duration. The same thing happened here with the when I inserted the glowstone. It also halved my duration of my effects.
Oh,
So
that would make a bit
theoretically, it
of
would have
sense.
made 4 minutes. So each stack's a minute basically, or a minute 4 seconds. But if
Okay,
you
that
put
makes
glowstone in, that's half, and redstone I think doubles it.
okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
no,
yeah.
that's much better. Sorry.
And like amethyst, I believe. Let me actually look this up. I believe amethyst will, if you grab TNT, I think it'll explode. Like it'll get destroyed when TNT goes off. I'll just test this. Let's do this right here actually. So I'll just drop this TNT here, and we'll just drop this here. So for my crystals, you can actually farm them just using TNT, so they don't break. But amethyst normally would. So this is a new farming method. So you can basically automate farming the crystals without too much effort. I mean, TNT dupers are still a thing. So it's like you could farm it for free effectively. The block's actually really hard to break if you're just mining it normally. So it's like it's automatable. Pedestals will obviously be able to automate it too, because then you can like set up like a block breaker to just automatically do it for you. So
I
it's
was gonna
definitely an
say that
automation
if
thing.
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say because um I, I was gonna say like it would be like pretty easy to just set up like a pedestal thing because you also are making pedestals,
Yep.
but like and you basically told it for me. Oh well. Um. Right. Well, dust looks pretty cool, or effect scrolls is what it's called, right?
Yeah, yeah. Dust
Is
is the
dust
medium.
actually a mod, or is that scrapped? Sorry, I don't know if I should be saying that on stream.
And I'm gonna use I'm lacking my nuggies. And and what this originally comes from, like here's a chunky one, 33 minutes for 1,000 dust basically.
All right.
But that's also with redstone too. So I guess it'd be 15 minutes for 1,000 dust roughly. Which I mean, still that's a fair bit of time considering it's custom potion effect duration. Um, but in 112, I had trees that could drop dust, like little bits of dust, and then you could combine that. So you could basically just have a tree farm running, and have unlimited dust whenever you needed it. And that's what I was doing in 112. Is I just farmed up as much dust as I could with trees, and using pedestals. But because the amethyst exists now, I've added this option as like the default, and then I think later, if I get time, I'll come back and work on doing other things with it too. But I also have plans like pedestals can now transfer dust, and I think the reason behind that is I want to make it so that I want to make like a recycling system so you can recycle items from Minecraft into dust, and then if you want, you can like spawn animals with it, or like a mob spawner or something, or you could like recraft items using dust, like in a fusion type setup. So I kind of want to do that at some point using pedestal stuff, or maybe even with effect scrolls. I don't know which one right now, but I do know I want a recycling option with pedestals to make dust. So
Would there be a way theoretically to make multiple effects with dust in a single scroll, or is that
yep,
impossible?
that's 100% possible. I just haven't. By default, I've just made the
Sorry,
one
give me a
effect.
sec. I'm so sorry. My sister was being a sister.
Mm.
What were you saying?
Yeah, I could like scrolls could have as many effects as you want on them. In theory, I just the way I've coded it currently, it doesn't do that yet. But again, if I had time to work on this other mod, Once I finish Pedestals port, I could work on this, and then I could do that and other things that I have planned for it.
Wait. Speaking of which, I should probably let you do that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently 33 minutes gives me unlimited haste. It's fine. No big deal. I'm sure that's
It's fake
balanced.
on.
I mean, it's unlimited haste until I die, basically. So I don't know what the exact number is, but
I've had
obviously
like
you could hit it.
like
It'd be
quote
pretty cool.
unquote sorry.
Sorry, say what?
I've had quote unquote unlimited bad omen, and then it runs out after like an hour.
Oh, okay. So it still technically has a timer on it. I gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a really long one.
So that's probably the case here then. And like a pedestal, well, I guess unlike a pedestal, if you want to pull out like the redstone or whatever, you just have to offhand like redstone, and then like a pedestal would for like augments, you can just pull it out.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I was gonna stick rabbit feets in here. But yeah, pack makers can basically define however many potency values you can go up to as well. So like by default, I've made it so you can get potency 3 of most effects, which I think potency 5 is kind of nice. There's not enough items in vanilla for me to figure out how I want to do that. Let me take the dust out so I can duplicate this real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Do that. Got a duplicated jar. Throw that in there.
Am I allowed to ask about any other mods other than pedestals and effect scrolls at the moment?
Yep.
Does that include the book mod?
Yeah, the book storage mod. The plan is, let me look at my channels here because I've set up the current projects in the order of how mods are gonna get worked on. So effect scrolls is basically fourth in this list. Bibliomania, which is the book mod. After I port pedestals, my plan is to actually start on Bibliomania or whatever I end up calling it in the end. So that's the next plan mod to work on. I'll probably get some basic storage stuff set up for it at least, and then if I do end up finishing it, or at least what I have planned for it currently, then effect scrolls could get worked on after that. But I might come back to effect scrolls and at least fix some bugs, or get maybe some other things, because I want to do like trap scrolls. So like you could place a scroll on the ground and trap something. Or like set up like a ways to troll your friends basically.
Maybe maybe just like a mind scroll that like
basically. And I mean, scrolls not only can they affect you, but they can also affect other mobs. So like if you crouch right click, you can give whoever you want your scroll. So I want to make like arrows that can do that instead, or like the traps or the mines or whatever. Because those are all in 112, and I basically am just porting from 112 up to 119. So.
Oh wait, I was gonna say I really wanted like a throwable thing, and then I remembered that tridents exist.
Yeah, tridents exist. I was gonna go with arrows, but I guess. Well, and the other thing was I also have plans for this mod as well to do not only effects but actual spells. So like using dust, you can mix them with maybe gunpowder or something and make like actual like spells that you can cast.
Yeah.
Because now that Minecraft has like a freezing effect, you could cast freeze or fire or punch or whatever, send your enemy across the map sort of thing. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I was thinking, why can't you just throw the scroll to someone? And then that had me thinking, like, well, wait, arrows exist, but, like, what if you could just, like, throw the scroll directly? So, like, what about a javelin? and then there's the trident. So what about an enchanted trident? I don't know.
It'd be something I'd have to look into. I don't know right now what I have planned. I know for sure arrows and mines are planned, but it's something I've not given a whole lot of thought to because I know that I have to finish Pedestals and Bibliomania first before I really
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on to new features with this one. I would like to work on
I
it, but people voted when 119 came out, and it kind of got last place basically. So
yeah.
because I think more people are
If
excited about the new pedestal stuff than my other projects right now. But I mean that could change in the future too.
if I were adding both of them, I would like make it so arrows were like a smaller burst of the potion, whereas javelins or tridents basically gave you the full potion.
We'll see. Like right now with arrows and potions.
Because yeah, I mean that's basically just how vanilla works, and I don't know if you want it to be like different.
Maybe I don't know how to make that. I do have a
I
Jei
think it's
Update.
glistering arrows or yellow arrows or whatever they're called.
Maybe it's this? No. Uh,
No, it's 8 of them. I think it's the yellow arrows. Or not.
does it have to be lingering? Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
it's a
Oh, maybe
lingering
they
potion.
changed it to lingering potions. I mean, I guess that makes sense because arrows are kind of okay. Oh wow, lingering potions are already pretty small. 2 minutes. So yeah, you get half duration for 8 arrows. So that's actually a better deal, but so I'd do something similar probably where, you get some effect and maybe I'll do a custom arrow so it look like it has a scroll on it or something.
So like a wrapped arrow. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that basically. But yeah, that's currently planned, so. Oh yeah.
If you do add the trident, I feel like it, or magic trident, I feel like it would be like a one-use. I mean, I don't want to do the whole thing for you, but like I would suggest it would be a one-use thing where you just throw it at someone and they get the whole effect instead of just a small burst of it.
Like a consumable
It's like
throwable.
basically ranged right-clicking.
Gotcha. Like I could use like iron nuggets or something to make like a consumable trident effect thing.
Yeah, that would be kind of neat to like maybe reach a zombie from really far away instead of just right-click it up close.
Do like I don't know. I could do like a recipe like because tridents have 3 prongs. Do that for a recipe, and
Yeah, that'd
then
be neat.
you could combine it with the potion, or you could just infuse. Actually, that's the other thing I thought about too. Because I have the crystals in 112, I had crystal armor, and so the armor would take on the effects that the crystal was giving. And so I could do like crystal tools basically, where if you make a tool out of a certain crystal, it could then just have that effect. So that's maybe what I might do, and it might be like, maybe you get like 4 uses on it or something, because crystals are basically glass, so it'd be like having a glass tool. So you get like 4 or 5 uses on it, and then it breaks or something like that.
So it'd be like a tool or armor, but it casts a spell on use, or a spell or a.
Yeah, a spell artifact. Yep.
So kind of like the Psi Exosuit.
Yeah, kind of. As far as like the armor goes, the armor would mainly be like the enchantments on it. So like you wouldn't enchant the armor, at least not initially. It would come with enchants when you craft it, and maybe other attributes like maybe health regen or like other base attribute type stuff. So the armor would be more like enchants and attributes, like what Apotheosis has, where you get like extra health or extra like weapon speed or extra reach or whatever.
Mm.
So that's what the armor would do, and then like the weapons would be like you might get some of the additional like attributes, but it could also have like sharpness or looting on it or something too. So like it'd be similar. And then if you want to like add an effect to it, it would be like on the armor it'd probably be on hit, the effect would do something. And then the weapons would be, if you hit something else with the weapon, then it would apply that to the enemy. Whereas if you got hit with like armor on, maybe I'd make a system where either you get the effect or the attacker gets the effect, something like that. Maybe the swords could have or weapons could have the same thing too, but it would probably be like an infusion type thing. That way
I feel like
you could define, what, self or not self, and then what the effect is.
So like, okay, I feel like it would be insane if you could like, if you could like have an armor piece that grants +2 damage to everything you hold.
Yeah, that would
I
be too
don't
hard.
know. That's just yeah, that would be broken. So,
I mean, +2 damage is only 1 heart.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. If say it was like +4 damage or +6 damage or +8 damage, it'd go up.
Right, and I mean, that's the thing though, is I might make something like that where I'd put a limit on it at whatever I think is reasonable, like maybe like +20 damage, so it's a full like extra 10 hearts basically. Because killing the wither easier is always nice. But then pack makers would come and say, oh no, that's too powerful. We're gonna nerf it to whatever we want. Or because it's an infusion style recipe, the infusions could just get harder and harder and harder the higher tier it goes. So that could also be another aspect as well, because like I'm redoing the XP anvil from Pedestals, and it's basically turning into like an infusion type setup where if you have an enchant that you're applying to it to like upgrade that enchant level, it'll be like you'll have to infuse certain items into it to get that next level. And so pack makers, like especially in expert packs, they could say, okay, you need this boss shot from this boss, at mid game or whatever to get this tier of enchantment or whatever it is. Because I'm also considering with the XP Anvil to do like attributes, like what Apotheosis has, so like extra health or extra reach or whatever. So there's more than just enchants. You can also put different effects on it as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. All right, I'm at like, what if like tools also got extra damage? That would just be sharpness. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it just depends. Hey, Shinder, welcome. Been a while. But yeah, I mean like tools, obviously, I think with tools, part of it would be research. So you'd have to research, and that's the thing is I want to add like a researching system to this effect scrolls mod, because I mean basically this is the magic of the dust mod in 118. So like I want to do all sorts of little magicy bits with it basically. Shinder, it's been pretty good. I haven't been able to stream for a while because of the internet, but I finally got better internet, so I'm able to stream now. So yippee-ki-yay, we're doing streams again. And then I'm a FTP beta tester, so I think we're going to do some FTP beta testing stuff the next few weeks as well. I don't know if we'll do it on Tuesdays. I might stream more days maybe.
I'm not gonna ask.
And yes, Shinder, magic stuff.
I want to be rude. Okay, fine. I'll ask. Do you have any? No, nah.
Do I have any what?
Do you have any news on Stoneblock 3?
I do not have any insider information. I just test the mod packs.
Oh, man.
We beg for it as much as everyone else does, I'm sure. I am trying to get FTP to use some of my mods like pedestals, so I am trying to get pedestals at least updated enough where it's usable for other like FTP packs and stuff. I've already given them permission to use it. It's just a matter of them actually using it at this point. I think they're using the Crystal Blocks mod in FTP1, but yeah, I guess we'll see how that plays out when I get things ported finally.
Okay. Oh, this dust talk was very. What were you doing before I barged in and started talking about dust?
Restriction filter stuff on the pedestal still not fixed.
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
testing the flow of. So how it's supposed to work is I'm supposed to have a flow restriction option on the filter, which it's working for experience, but not for dust, not for fluids for some reason. So I was gonna test. Oh, that's right. I was gonna test my fluid filter. Where are my sticks? I lost my sticks. We can use ice. Let's restrict this to maybe like 50 millibuckets. Let's find a pedestal. Put this in. Oop, I did not mean to put the filter in. Whoopsie. And now the filter is restricting it. Okay. Ice 5. Boom. There we go. So now we have ice 50 in there. And then I want to set that. Boom. Nice. So we got 50 ice in there. Shinder. XP is only a fluid because modders seem to think it's a fluid. I don't know why. It should not ever be a fluid. In pedestals, it's not a fluid. It's actually a... Basically, in pedestals, it's effectively the same thing as energy. Because in code, the only difference between experience and energy is experience has an entity orb. Otherwise, they work the same way, so... Well, almost. I guess XP is calculated in levels, but number-wise, in the back end, it's just a value. So I just made a capability, and I will continue to convert fluids into my experience, because fuck using fluids for everything. I hate that stupid system. Pardon my language, I guess.
God, you cussed and you didn't set your stream to mature only.
Oh, is it really not set to mature only? Ban me, Twitch. I dare you. No, don't, please. Please, don't. How do I set it to mature only? I thought it was. Settings. Stream. It's set to mature content.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't get that pop-up. Maybe it's because I'm...
Maybe you're not
old.
under the age of 13?
I am not under the age of 13. How would you guess?
It didn't pop up. Actually, I should read the terms of service on that someday. Not today. Someday. Who reads terms of service anyway?
I can't believe Flowmaster said
yes, Shinder. Technically, it could work with energy. So it could be like a flow restriction is what I want it to be initially, but then I want to have a secondary mode that stores a maximum amount of that energy in a pedestal. Yeah. And then I also had some other people that had options for like, store maximum amount and then send excess or something. So there's all sorts of options we could do with this, and I'm just picking 2 for now. But I think if there's like a machine upgrade in a pedestal, maybe it would send excess. I don't know. There's so much work to be done on the transfer side of things. So many different edge cases for all the different things I want to do. We got no fluid. Okay. So fluid. Actually, hold on. This shouldn't be restricted. This should. Okay, so it's still set to 5 items. Good. So that's working at least. Now we're going to send some fluid here to see. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yep, still send a bucket. So water is not, or fluid at least, is not respecting the filter, whereas experience is. And I'm assuming energy would be respecting the filter because, again, energy and experience are basically the same thing in my mod. So let me switch over to the IDE. We'll take a look at that on the block entity side. Where did I set this up at? Okay, so energy and experience are set up basically the same way. So experience storage, actually, the way I made experience storage as a capability replicates energy like one for one, basically. So I'm assuming if my experience is working, energy's probably working the same way, which is good. Which just means I have to figure out why fluid's not working properly, which could be a number of reasons. You can receive. Why are fluids so much more confusing? Fluids and item stacks are basically the same thing, but for whatever reason in Forge, they don't work the same way, and it drives me crazy sometimes. Okay, so let me see. Drain? No, I don't care about drain. I care about fill. Okay. Something in here is ignoring our filter. What that would be, I don't have any idea. Right, okay. What's all this even? Oh, that's drain. Okay, that's drain stuff. Fluid valid. Can't accept fluids. Fluid valid. Wait, fill. Fill. Fluid stack is empty. So incoming fluid stack, if it's empty, returns 0. Is that because this returns the value insert, I think? I think so. Okay. Alright, so if we're simulating the transport, if the stored fluid is empty, which it was, then I have this big ol' single line of code, which I'm going to comment out for now, and we're going to break this down into parts. So we have a math min. Oh, why did I nest so many of these together? I don't know. Okay. I think that is one component, and that's the other component. Okay. All right, so in our case, which is fluid is empty in the pedestal we're trying to send to. So math.minimum, get tank capacity. Well, tank capacity is way higher than our restriction filter. Wait. What am I doing again? Oh, right, okay. Filter does not equal null. So if the filter exists, do this bit, which the filter should have existed. So if filter direction is insert, which let's go look at that real quick in registry. Filter restricted. Wait, what? Maybe I set it up here. B. Yep, okay, so it's set to insert, like it should be. Wait, if it's not insert. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let's just look at this. If it's not insert, true, else false. Okay, that's where I went wrong. I think. Because it ends as an insert filter. And because it is, we need to check it. And if it's not, then we just use whatever the fluid.get amount is. Okay, so that was the issue, is I was checking the wrong thing. So let's comment out the other one this time. Alright, so that should fix that. And if I just do that, that should fix that. And I'm assuming that these are all wrong because I just copy pasted most of these. Okay, so now maybe that should work. I just need to make item filter do this, or item unknown error. What unknown error are you talking about, fool? Weird. Let's try that again. So yeah, so items are currently not doing flow, they're doing max size, which I need to fix. And then I need to make a secondary mode that does do max size. So this will be fun. All right. Okay, we have 2,000 in there, none in there. Let's disconnect that again. Pull that filter out. Says 50. Put that back in. Reverse link. And 50. 1,600. What? We transferred 100 over. I'm at full now. That's not right. Huh. Okay. Well, something broke. I wonder what... Oh, okay, hold on. I think I know what broke. All right, let's go and undo some of these. Okay, let's maybe try this again. Because I fixed the one when fluid is empty, but I didn't... I wonder if maybe this was the right check for that. Well, shit, maybe I should walk through it just to make sure. No. Hold on. If stored fluid does not equal return 0, that makes sense. But otherwise, return math min tank capacity minus stored fluid at get amount. Why is it returning that? Tank capacity, that's probably where the error is at. But that's not the min, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if that's not the min, then filter does not equal null. So it should be this first option. Filter is equal to null that. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I didn't quite grab everything. There we go. Okay. So that's the thing is let's select I get amount. That's not right. Okay, so this is that. So if it's insert, then method min filter.can accept count fluids. So the minimum value between this and get amount, which should be this. Okay, so maybe that's working as intended now. Because that's just the simulation, which we always do to check to make sure. So maybe this is not doing it here for some reason. Okay, so this is actually... Stored fluid is empty, which is not. They don't equal. Wait. Okay, that makes sense. It's not. Wait, what? That's where the error is at. If it's less than the amount coming in, then set the amount coming in as the new, like the increased value. Otherwise, I wondered why that's not. Otherwise, we're setting it equal to the tank capacity, which is not the right value. I think this is the right value. That's probably what went wrong, and then we're updating it. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. I do actually have to remove these, though. Let's cancel that. Reload it again. Punk. Alright. Alright. Okay, and let me see. Does this still have fluid in it? Yep. Wait. Okay, but it's not increasing. Oh no, now I've made. Oh no, now what have I done now? It's not increasing anymore. Oh, I also didn't check to make sure that you can have. Okay, so now I've screwed up something else. Lovely. Okay. So something with this. So if filter is not equal to null, do a thing. Else the other thing. Okay, so filter's not null, so we know that. Wait. So the simulation is saying 50 can pass, but the... Do I need to... Why is my simulation slightly different than this, though? I don't know. Maybe I do one of these. And then I do one of these. Just see how that works out. Because why the simulation can't be the same as what actually happens, I don't know. Actually... Well, this seems to be working correctly because it was always sending 50 initially. So that should be fine. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I forgot to switch back to the ID, but that's fine. Okay. We're back in here. I just made a quick fix where I matched my simulation code up with my actual code. Ludi, hey! On your way to bed, but saw your message in Discord that you stream. I do, yeah. Just doing some Pedestals development work mainly, but yeah, trying to. Oh, nope, still broken. Fudge. That's decreasing, but that's not increasing, so that is broke. Alright, we'll just empty those real quick. And let's maybe fill her up. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I need my imports. Import. There it is. Boom. Let's turn that off. Turn fluids back on. Boom. Okay, so water 1,000, 950, 900. Still locked at 50 for some reason. You dabbled in a bit of modded dev, Mindpack dev, still new with Forge modding, so maybe you can learn a few things in the future, but off to bed. Alright, have a good night. Sleep tight. Alright, still not sure why that's not working. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, alright, so let me see here. Let's walk through the code again. It's not empty. It shouldn't be empty. It shouldn't be equal. Or it shouldn't be not equal. So it's returning this as the return value. Also, when you quit the game, we have a black screen. Ah, thanks. I always forget that. I don't know why. I have it set up on two different like screen slide things, and I keep forgetting to switch between the two. My bad. Sorry, guys. I should just not have a second screen thing for my Minecraft and then just stream the main stream all the time. Not worry about it then. Thanks for the heads up, though. Alright. Back again to reading things, because I totally understand what I'm doing. Alright. So we've passed both of those conditions. This executes, and this let me just print this out. System.out. Oh. Autofill wasn't coming in to help me here. Someday we'll get over here. Someday over the rainbow. Oh my word. Alright. Copy. Wrong slide bar. Copy. And let's do a pasty paste. Let's do int blah equals this. We'll print out blah. And we'll return the same thing. Don't know why I care about this. We'll return blah. Alright. So this will give us what the simulation should be. And then I suppose I can print out filled here. There we go. Filled. let's just make a quick note in here. It basically says, I don't think this will ever trigger, but fluid in stack is less than. Oop, can't even spell fluid right. Fluid in stack is less than. Estimated. Is more than estimated. Which this one should be the one that runs. We'll see though. I wonder why I was setting that tank capacity to the set amount. That doesn't make any sense. That makes more sense, but maybe that's still wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wait. We're doing set amounts. Derp, derp. Wait. Yeah. I figured it out. Why was I doing set amount here? Oh, was I doing tank? What was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing set amount for. What? Alright, maybe I don't need all this other crap. Plunk. Hey, it's going up by 50 every time. That's always good. Well, it was until I think it ran out, yeah. Alright, let's rub up against this real quick. Add another 1,000. Alright, seems like it's working. Good. Cool. So now we have flow restriction for liquids. I'm assuming, like I said, experience and energy should be the same. So they should be both working. Dust, I guess I'll have to look at. I guess dust and fluids I set up the same way. So maybe that's why they were both broken. Ah, which means I should always check it. I bet that is why it's broken. I bet it's set up the same way as fluids. Because dust is... I don't know why I made dust like fluids. Alright, so that throughput is working. Good. Alright. What if... Let's just sit on here for a little while. Not fast enough for my liking. Might need to work on pop over text is not great. I may need to do like some sort of in-world UI for this text. Or white background or something. I don't know. Or blue. I don't know. Maybe dark blue? But then what about at night? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Alright. Anywho, that's for quality of life stuff later. Alright, so that's working, I think, the way it should be. Energy, I'm going to bypass as well as experience, because I know works, at least the one. And then, here we go. Fill. Believe I need to remove these. Set this and this equal to the same thing. Okay. And then dot grow B. Cool. Oh, that's all right. Yep, totally the same issue as fluids, which is good why we looked. All right, so I guess dust should technically be fixed now. And then once I get all this fixed, I need to break it all because, well, actually, no, I need to break item transports. Then I need to add another mode and then figure out how that mode's going to work. Or we could just get items fixed to be flow and then leave it alone and come back to it later to add in the other mode. Or add in another filter. That's so much more work, though. Restriction filters are difficult. Okay. Import. Restriction filter. Let's grab another pedestal. Alright, I call it applicator now. I don't want a red pedestal. Yeah, blue's fine. Okay. Let's take that with us. Boom. And boom. Okay. Oh, dust jar here. We'll turn that off, and that off, and that off, and that off, and looks good. Boom. Cool. Let's go a little bit quicker. Then over here, I want my restriction filter, but I want it set up to 5, I think. Oh, wrong mode. There it is, dust. Alright, so that should be set to, yep, still. Boom, pop that in there. Link her up. Pop. Yep, it's working. 5 apiece now. Good. Glad it's working. Cool. Good deal. Awesome. Don't know. Okay, so the only one that doesn't work right now for throughput flow reduction is items. Because they're keeping a certain amount when there's a filter installed, instead of allowing items to pass. Oh yeah, I was going to check to see what happens when this fills. It still retains. Okay, so it does actually stop like it's supposed to. Good stuff. Alright, now with the fun part. Editing the item handler. Oh, do I even want to bother with it though? Do I just let items be as items are? Decision. Part of me just wants to leave items the way they are because I hate messing with the item handler stuff. But if I do that, then there's going to be inconsistent with how it works, which annoys me. But I'm kind of getting sick and tired of working this stupid restriction filter too. Maybe I will come back later because I do need to make some way to restrict. I don't know. Fuck. You know what? I'm going to veto making the restriction filter work the same for items, just because I don't want to mess with the item handler right now. But also because I have other restriction type filter stuff I want to do later, because like if you have a machine pedestal, like a pedestal that requires energy to run, by default none of them do, but if a pack maker decides it, they could set up something that requires it. And if they do, then I would like to be able to hold that stuff in there somehow and then only send excess. That way you always have so much energy or whatever available for processing. So I'd have to do something anyway to do that. Maybe it could be a different filter. But still, I'd have to modify stuff to do it, so... Actually, with a filter, I could... No, that would be wrong.
I'm tired.
You should go to bed then.
That's what I'm doing.
Destiny 2 had a seasonal event that ended last night. I may have stayed up till like 3 or 4 in the morning playing it and then got 2 hours of sleep before work. So I'm a little bit tired as well.
Neat.
Yep, alright. Vetoing working on the restriction filter any further now. Because I want to get this stuff updated to 119.1 now. So we'll return to work on that later. Alright. Let's get this stuff updated. Wait. I should probably figure out what I'm going to add to pedestals. Or not pedestals, to Malib. Actually, let's take an inventory of what needs fixed before we do a release for 119.1. Or what is the current Forge version even? I don't even know. The current Forge version is 119.2 apparently. Wow. Okay. What's changed since I last updated?
Oh, here we go.
Forge has tags for armor and tools now. Oh, they're just designed for recipes. Oh, I should be using tool actions for those? I think I am. Let me look at my... Go away run. blocks, pedestal, entity. Can insert tool. B is allowed tool. Okay, I am using tool actions, so that's what Forge is updated. Added Forge tags for tool armor. Okay, so for recipes. Oh. For recipes. Huh. I'll have to look into that, see how they're defining tools and recipes. Let's see. Forge updated biome beach. Oh, added biome beach tags. Cool. Some Minecraft networking stuff. A new event. Potential spawns event is back, which is good for mob spawning. Oh no. Fixed misplaced patch and item entity renderer breaking. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't mess with my mod. Did a good server not having access to something. Mojang's action bar. Oh, maybe that's fine, okay. Okay, so not a huge amount of stuff has changed, it looks like, since I last updated, thankfully. Then 192, let's see here. Some particle stuff got fixed. Some version supporting stuff got fixed. Some custom thing. Living entity is blocking to use shield block action. Oh, okay, cool. That's interesting. Anvil update event fire even if the second input is empty, which means it fires only if changing the item name. What? What a weird event. Fix comments and documentation that were missing during the review of something. Okay, so not a whole lot of stuff has changed for that. That's good. I guess I should do a search on to do. Find in files to do. Where's this at? Add that to Malib. Okay, so we're going to do some Malib stuff. I'm going to pull this off the screen just for a moment, just so I have more work here. Okay, so, oh yeah, right, messaging stuff. A lot of my messaging util stuff for Malib. I guess we'll pull this back up. A lot of it's just like string inputs. What's this? Oh, that's custom component. Message utils, there we go. So a lot of my stuff is just like insert a string. But components use actual components, and I've been figuring out how to use them better. So I need to redo some of my messaging stuff, because like this, display client message. I'm having to do this instead of what I was doing before, which was pop up with append. So I'm looking for message pop up with append. I guess this would be more of a pop up. Wait. Make component, string contents.
Alright, I'm definitely going to bed now.
All
Good night.
See you, man. Alright, so what I basically just need... Oh, that's the color. Okay. So I have a string contents option. But this is returning a component. So I need this is I guess this is a message pop-up. Oh, I have a way to make a component from a string. Oh, that's dumb on my part, I guess. Okay, well, let's just do... Alright, let's copy this over. So we're over on Malib here. I've just copied all that stuff over here. So we're going to do another message pop-up. But instead of string contents, we're going to do mutable components. Put message. Transforming style. Yeah, sure. It's not equal null. Oh, no, I just want null. Can't spell worth a shite for whatever reason. Okay. So got that. Hold on, actually. Does this return a component? It returns actual components. Okay. So I could just do this then. And then this would be that. But this would be this dot copy, which turns it into mutable because I want to mess with it basically. And then this instead of here, the style. So if the style is not null, we can change the color. Oh, I need player as a parameter. So then, yeah, player, display, message, true. Cool. Boom. There we go. Message pop-up. Bonk. We'll grab that. Pop this over to the side, and then we'll just copy this in here. Player. The main reason I'm doing all this. Oh wait, where does this come from? Here it is. The main reason I'm doing all this is because if this stuff ever changes ever again, then I will be on the safe side. I'll be able to just update my one mod, and everything will just automatically update without having to make additional changes all the time. Okay, I'll have to comment this out. Ooh, let's leave this in here, I guess, with a one-liner, just the fix basically. Close that. We'll do another find in files. Add in capacity modifier for generation. What? Add in capacity modifier for generation. Oh, the cobblestone gen. Gotcha. Okay. Not too worried about that then. Is that all of my to-dos? Apparently. Okay. That's fine. Oh, right. I was gonna... Oh no. I was contemplating moving filters over to Malib completely as well. It's going to do a lot of refactoring if I do it, though. But that also means that everything could be a filter if I did that, which I kind of want to do. I want to make filters a thing throughout all my mods. Yeah, I suppose I'll transfer this over to Malib or add it to how do I want to put this in here? Items, new folder, package. Oops, all right, let's pull this over again. So this is Malib. Refactor, rename. I've spelled filters wrong. Filters, there we go. Okay. So now we have filters. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Okay, I suppose, let me just pull pedestals off to the side here. So we're gonna move some of the filtering stuff into here. Item mode is 1. I want to edit this file anyway. I want to edit the files in this directory. Yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck it. Refactor. Show conflicts. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh, come on. It didn't actually transfer over because of that. Copy. Paste. Paste. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be riddled with some issues, which is, I mean, because of pedestals. Actually, not too many. Good. Okay, so... Oh, come on. Where's my reference here? There it is. Cool. Boom. Reference in there. Awesome. Okay, so that is the item mode filter bit, and then I need to actually copy in the filter one. Oh. Why does this need the block entity? Oh, actually, hold on. Let's figure out what our block entity, if it extends anything. Just regular block entity. Shite. Can it extend a custom block entity that we already have? We might just have it extend a custom made one. Base block entity. Let's call this malib base block entity. Okay. Let's not have any default stuff in here outside of the super. The update method can stay. Most of this stuff can go. Except for maybe some of this. Oops. I guess technically this. I can't remember if that has to be in here or not. Don't think it has to. Load. I can just do that. Save additional. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, maybe I should add a get pause method here. Okay. So I think that's most everything I needed for that. Malib base block. Base entity. Base entity block. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need a use. Remove. Okay, I don't really need that. Boom. So we'll just yoink everything out of there, basically. Okay. That pretty much gutted about everything that we need. Now the question is if it's going to like me trying to shove this as the extended block into my things. It seems fine so far. Base built machine block. Cool. So that extends that. Nifty, nifty. Base entity block. Wait. Base block entity. Base entity block. Okay. Whew. Names are getting a little more confusing the more we go here. Okay. Extends this. Extends base built. Good shit. Okay. This doesn't seem to have any issues with it, which is good. Awesome. I think that will work. So for us, in here I just put these. Filterable block entity. Boom. Boom. Okay. Nifty. So now we just have to, when we update, we just have to change everything over. Yay. Okay, and then filters, I think by default I will just keep them in pedestals. That way I can just add my own filters as I go. Oh, I need to probably grab the base filter class. Yeah, let's grab the base filter class. We're going to copy this and then paste this in. Paste. Malib base filter. Boom. Okay. Now this is going to have a lot of errors in it because, yeah. Oh, item tooltip components in here. Yummy. Might have to cut some of that out, maybe. Oh, right. Okay, I need to modify. Need to modify these slightly. Oh. Oh. Well, no, this will be fine. This will be fine. This will be fine. Yeah, let's just do this. And then I'll fix all the other errors that come with it later. Okay, I'm not too worried about that then. Boom. Cool. So I'll fix everything mainly there. And then, how do I want to go about this? Can set item and chat details. Guess I'll just walk through this and see what else is wrong here. Use. I might have to make filter base its own thing that's not. Because I could just disable it itself without this check. So we'll just do it that way. Cool. Okay, replace all base filters with that. There's only 6. That's not too bad. Apparently didn't like that for some reason. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Why I can't just do this. Yeah, that was the fix. Pedestal filter. Wait, how come this worked up here but not down there? Wait, why is this Malib base filter? It should just be Malib base filter. What? Malib base filter. What? Okay, I'm actually confused by why. Okay, so this is well, eye filter wasn't even used. What the hell was I doing with it? I have no idea what I was using eye filter for. Let's see. Wasn't even used. We're gonna comment it out. That can get removed. Actually, no. Oh, it just got added. Okay. So this is now Malib base block entity. Can accept count items. Okay, so items, fluids, energy, experience, dust. Fluids. energy, experience, dust. Okay. So those just got added in by their defaults, because, I mean, that will change when I actually add filters, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Good. Pedestal utilities. Right. Where is my pedestal utilities here? There it is. That's already static. That's already static. That's already static. Why couldn't this just be malib? That's not static, though. Is there a reason why that's not static? Okay. Ooh, where would this go in MATLAB though? I need to transfer all this over, but would I do this in my different, like, I have energy utils, fluid utils, item utils. Oh, this is actually specifically effects. Okay. Let's do a refactor rename. I'm just going to copy that, cancel. So I have fluid, item, and energy. I need experience and dust, it looks like. Oh, I have XP utils. Okay. Do I have dust utils? I don't see them. So let's add new class. Dust utilities. This might be redundant because I have the dust like class itself in, but yeah, who knows. Okay. Oh, then let's do another one. Let's call this new Java class redstone. Okay, so we have a redstone utility thing here. Then I have a item handler position here. Wait, hold on. Find item handler at position. Item handler at position number 2. Okay, so 2 item handlers here. Right. Cool. Come back and fix that later, I guess. Well, I'll do it now. Base block entity. Base entity block. What have I done? MATLAB base block entity. Block entity. God, I don't know why that's so confusing. Block entity. Rid of that. Oh, this is specifically for pedestals. Gotcha. I'll just remove this from redstone utils. Apparently, it's clearly not something that's going to work for me. Oh wait. Z. Z. Okay, I think this is how this was. Let's put this back in here, because apparently I can't use all that. Fluid handler though. Should be fine. Yoink. Alright, so fluid handler right here. Cool. Energy handler. Yoink. Energy utils. Experience handler. And some, let me see, dust handler. And some experience stuff. As well as this get block position thing I'm just going to leave in here, I think. Oh, this is offset. Right? Get position to block below. Yeah, that's an offset thing. Do I have a handler for... I don't think I have a custom thing for this. We're going to do... malib... block position utilities. Actually... Yeah, block position utility is probably the best way to do that. Actually, can that... I'm going to leave that out for now. I just don't know if it's going to work, if it has to be static or not in here. Actually, speaking of which, what class am I using for facing? Oh, I literally am pulling it out of the pedestal. Where's this? I guess this is block props facing. Boom. So just put it in there as it is. Alright, cool. That should work. Alright, a lot of stuff added to Malib here. Okay, let's keep searching through our base filter class here. Malib base block entity. Chat details, I guess. It's gonna have to be its own thing. Append her text. If it does not equal filter base, else that. Okay. So If I set these both to false, these won't show. So that's fine. Yeah. Cool. What am I missing here? Ah, this one needs to be that. Cool. Alright, so let me see. What is wrong here in this class? Ah, we have pedestals in here. We don't want pedestals. Pedestals bad. Alright, so that's the MATLAB new block base filter class. Obviously, we have to override some stuff on our own, but that's fine. In that case, I think not a whole lot will change then. But this does give us at least a basic filtering thing that we can do, which is good. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, I do wonder something, though. I guess I'll worry about it later. This may break a lot of things in my mod, but we'll see. Okay. So we cleaned out pedestal utils for the most part. And yeah, okay, so pedestal utils got cleaned out for the most part. This is almost non-existent already, just because we switched over to the new item mode. Compound tag utils. I don't know how much these actually get used. Oh, I mean, there's stored fluid and stuff. You know... Probably... Oh, that's MATLAB stuff. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, me. Stop. Wait. Oh no, I'm dumb. This stuff is what I need to take with me. This is a whole class dedicated to going into MATLAB. I'm an idiot. Okay. Right, pedestal stuff. Okay. More stuff from MATLAB. We're going to copy over. Okay, so I have some item stack stuff. Technically, this is... Wait. Does this already exist over here? What? Hold on. Maybe this already exists in its current capacity. That apparently does. This does that and that and that. That. And that. Alright, so in its current capacity, it already exists. It's just a matter of needing to remove it as soon as we update. I guess, well, I'll leave it in for now. Okay. I guess technically I should undo all of this as well. Leave all this in while we can. Yeah, okay, cool. So I think I have everything copied over I wanted copied over. I think. Filters are the big one. But I have the interface the interface and the base class. So I think that should be everything, because I want to add filters to different mods based on things. So I think that should be fine. Ouch. Oh, my hand went weird. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to actually update MATLAB to the newest version of Forge. We'll bring Pedestals back over here real quick. MATLAB. We will do. Well, again, I gotta go to Forge again and find the right version. All right, so 119.2. We're now running a way newer version. Okay, let's do this. MATLAB 119. Cool. Okay, so we saved all that to the repo. Now for the fun parts. We get to update everything. I think what I'm going to do is mark that as a new version. Oh yeah, we're going to have to update 43 in our meta-imp file, I think. I believe this is 40. I don't know if I... Well, maybe I should update that. We'll leave that as 40, but 43 for this is probably right. Okay. Okay. So that's updated there. Packed up metadata. My pack format, does that increase as well? I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Did Jei updates? That's a good question. Wait, what? Jei is still on Minecraft 119.1. So Jei did not update. Okay. So we're gonna comment out runtime. Compile should be fine. Runtime, not so much. Okay. So now we're gonna go Gradle. We'll do a little cleany clean. Well, actually, now that I think about it, there's not a huge amount of changes between the two, if I remember correctly. So maybe this Jei version is fine. I'll have to just play it by ear. Maybe it is fine. I'll have to go back to my build.gradle and re-enable it maybe. The boring part of modding. We get to wait for updates. Maybe I should have done this off stream, but oh well. Ba-dum bum ba ba da ba da ba da. One of these days it will update. I don't know when it will update though. Ocean Labs. Shopping requested at Step. King My Master. Gradle. Caches. Forge. Gradle. MC. Repo. Day. Open Labs. Ocean Labs. MCP. NCP. Cosmic. Blah 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 blah. A lot of red text makes me fear for my life, but should be fine. It's doing its mapping thing. Making the Minecraft code readable finally. Boom, done. Okay. We're gonna do that again just because I re-enabled this. It shouldn't matter. Oh, it did matter. It didn't like my version. Alright, well that's why I wanted to test it. It goes way faster the second time after you've done it once. Okay, IntelliJ runs. So JEI is not updated for this version, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll be on the latest and greatest speedy version. I think technically tomorrow a recommended version comes out, so yeah, it's fine. We'll do a refresh here, and then we're going to test to make sure it works, and then we'll upload it. Should I hold off till tomorrow when they do a release? Maybe, but I don't. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think Lex said they were doing a release. Yay for testing, I know. MATLAB, fortunately, there's not a huge amount of stuff I can test, unfortunately. I maybe should make it so I bring in my other mods dependency that are dependent on this for testing purposes, but because I broke Pedestals just now, effectively, because I've transferred in a bunch of base class stuff into MATLAB, which is the library mod, I need to fix a whole bunch of Pedestal stuff now, but it's all like renames and refactoring mainly, so it's not a big deal. Refactoring I can do. Reworking how my mod works is a whole nother story. I do probably need to look up how MC Jetty does his multi-mod, what's it called? Multi-mod developer instance, where he has like all his mods in his developer instance, but he can build them individually somehow. I have no idea how that works, but I'm curious because there's a lot of times where I'm working with my like MATLAB, or I'm working with Pedestals, and then I add it to MATLAB, and then MATLAB doesn't work properly. Then it's like back and forth fixing until I finally get it working. And I'm uploading to CurseForge every time because I'm using CurseForge as my like Jenkins effectively, which is probably not the best way to do it. But as long as you're not uploading constantly, they're not really mad at you for it. So a lot of my alphas for MATLAB are literally just I need to upload it so I could make Pedestals work again or make some other mod work again because I added stuff to MATLAB for that mod for whatever reason. Yeah. MATLAB has grown in size like crazily because there's so much code that's reusable between all my mods, and it's just a matter of figuring out what's reusable, what I would like to add. Like filters, I would love to add filters to everything and all my other mod stuff because like pedestal filters, just the way they work, I don't know, I like them. For whatever reason, I just like them the way they are, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, I like filtering things. It's always fun. And I plan on making like a generator mod later, so I want to have other filters for all sorts of stuff. And to be able to filter your dust jars would be really cool. Currently, it's not possible, but it would be really cool if you could filter dust jars, and then I don't know what I'd do with it then, but it would be cool. Because it's like, why wouldn't you just filter your pedestal? But at the same time, it's like maybe you want to just start a dust jar to be a certain color all the time. It would be nice if it's could be, and so having a filter on it would make sure that it does in case I add some sort of like pedestal wirelessly transfer items into all these container type thing. I don't know. I mean, it could happen. I added the freaking in 1.16. I added the pedestal wireless. I don't know, whatever required the beacon to craft. It was like a wireless AOE energifier thing, and it worked. It was nice. I could do that for items. That would be kind of cool. But you would definitely want to filter everything. I've also thought about making like my own filtered chests and stuff using my filters, which I think would be nice as well. I mean, pedestals, if you upgrade the storage completely, could technically be a chest, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Now what the issue is. Could not find Mez. Blah, 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 blah. 244. Properties. 244. Let's see. If I do this version, are you going to hate me still? Oh, that was fine. What? Whatever game. Oh, right. Wait. What? No, hold on. Hold on. Was I trying to run the client? I was, wasn't I? I think that's why it didn't work. No, but I thought I had that commented out. It's commented out at runtime. Shouldn't be working. I can tell I'm actually getting tired from only getting 2 hours of sleep last night because I'm a gamer and stuff like that. Because I'm slowly falling asleep here on stream, I think. Not intentional, but man, not as young as I used to be for sure. Back when I was 23, I could stay up all night, drink an energy drink, go to work, be fine. Now, too old for that now. And I'm not even old. It's kind of sad. Maybe I'm just fat. Maybe that's my problem. Too much weight. Tired all the time. Oh, it could be so many things. I don't even know. But it's okay. It's fine. I live. Just more sleep. Little under halfway through life, I think. Okay, so let's do I mean, it worked. We're in the game. So we're fine. Hold on. I do wonder something now. If I hit runtime here and I run this, will it still work? I feel like JEI should be out of version though. Unless it does work with the newer versions. Maybe nothing changed for JEI for the versioning. I don't know. Runtime only is only for us when we do like this sort of thing. It worked fine. So JEI loaded just fine? No, it did not. Let's do clean real quick. We'll redo this again. It's going to be a way quicker now that we've done it at least once. Like, way, way quicker. I think that's already done. Cool. Client. Go. Maybe JEI self-disables if it's out of version, which would be kind of cool if it did. I don't know. I think we're looking for, what, 4 mods here? We do have 4. It's there! Apparently it works just fine. Weird. So I don't have to update the version, I guess, for using it. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'll live. If I go to this and hit uses, it still comes up with my mob filters. Yay! Okay, cool. This, that. Yeah, that's dual handicrafting stuff. That. That's just a block of iron. I'm dumb. Oh, okay, yeah. Ambient. Entity type. I know, I should probably figure out how to get other mob heads, but it works. Okay. Alright, cool. Mallib works as far as I can tell. We're going to do a little buildy build. Build. Actually, I just build it from here. Build. Alright. We're going to go to our CurseForge page. I'm not going to show this because it's CurseForge. And I'm going to go down to Mallib. I'm going to open up my folder system here. I'm going to open up my libs. I found my Mallib. So it's 0132 is the new version. And I'm going to go copy my old recent files. We're going to do a file upload. I'm going to name it 32. We're going to choose file. We're going to load to my quick access link folder. Choose the right version. Call it alpha release. Updated to Minecraft version 1.19.2. Added a bunch of pedestals. Helper methods. And added filter base classes. So all mods can use them. Yes. Okay, cool. Forge. Talking and typing for some reason is very hard for me. Okay, so I've selected 119.2, Java 17, Forge. A little bit of a description. Rock and roll with the new file. Boom, updated. I haven't updated since July 19th, apparently. It has been a long time. 1, 2, basically 3 weeks on the dot. So, yeah, we've been doing a lot of filter work lately, which is why that took forever. All right, so from there, there's a little special code in the URL that I can grab. Once I grab that, I can technically do that. Where's my other one? Pedestals, there we are. All right, pedestals is there. So now I can go into my build nut Gradle. I can go to this point 6. Can roll around down here a little bit. This is working. The current version. Oh, I'm gonna have to take effect scrolls out temporarily. Mallib can stay in here. Effect scrolls is not updated to 118.2, so it's gonna have to go. Okay, so then I need to copy this for Forge. Bonk. 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 And then I need to go to my resources, meta-inf, mods. Oh, this is 41 in here. Mallib's 40. It's fine. 43, I think, is what I set this to. And Mallib needs to be set to 32, I think. Oh man, I've already forgotten what Mallib needs to be set to. I think it's 32. Yeah, 32. Cool. Alright, so 32 on Mallib. Let's bring Mallib back up here. Mods Tommel. Version range 43. Pedestals. 43. Perfect. That will do. That will do. That will do. All right. Cool. That works. All right. Save. And then I think that works. So we should be good to do a cleany clean and then do this whole process all over again. I think it shouldn't be too long to do just because we've already done it on another mod. So, yep, that's already done. IntelliJ. And then reload all those changes. Cool. All right, so that's all that reloaded. So in theory, if I hit run client, cross our fingers, let's hope it actually, oh no, it might not run. No, it should run still. Well, I don't think I've removed any of the necessity classes yet. I will need to, but we're not there yet. I just want to make sure it's on the new version. And then next time we'll go through and use all of our MATLAB stuff instead of what we're currently using. My butt's sore. That's why I want to quit. I've been sitting too long. My butt's sore. You'd think being a gamer, my butt wouldn't get sore, but for some reason, it's sore today, and I don't know why. Maybe I was sitting too long yesterday playing games. All right. Let's hop in game here. Make sure everything works. Well, for the most part. Yeah, I see things. They don't seem to be broken, which is good. All right. I guess we'll break everything next Thursday. Yeah. We're going to break things Thursday. All right. So as far as streaming schedule goes going forward, Tuesday, Thursdays, we will always be streaming development work. Around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time is when I usually start. Lately, it's been about 7:30, but somewhere in there. I'm trying to get closer to 7. I was close tonight. I was gonna start at 7, and my wife's like, "Hey, can you sweep off the ceiling, please?" Guess we got some Spideys running around or something. So I did that and then started afterwards. But I'm trying to get close to a 7 o'clock start on streams Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's just a life adjustment to get back into streaming. So. But because I do some FTB beta test mod pack stuff, I've gotten the go-ahead on potentially being able to stream some of my beta testing on whatever pack they're coming out with next. So maybe, just maybe, I might stream tomorrow night. It would be after 7:30, maybe even after 8. And it wouldn't be very long. But maybe, just maybe, we stream some of that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And maybe in the Discord on the weekends. Maybe, if I'm not doing other things. Actually, probably not, because... So I might stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday beta stuff for pack dev stuff. And it would have to be after 8, but it would only be like an hour and a half, probably. And that one I think I could actually start at 8 because well, maybe not. Because I usually eat after, basically workouts at 7:30 or 7 to 7:30. So I usually eat after workout, which maybe that's not the best idea, but I do it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll tweet out for sure, and I'll also in the Discord, in the streams chat, also message down there. I think the Discord is linked on Twitch now. I think I did that finally. And then also, if you check the Pedestals description page for CurseForge, it's at the bottom of the page. The link's pretty hidden, but it is there. But yeah, the Discord's open. Anyone who is verified on Discord, I think. So. But yeah, I think that's going to call it quits for today, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Stop by. Ludi, I know you're in bed, but thanks for stopping by. And Shinder, thanks for sticking around and hanging out. yeah, we'll maybe see you Thursday if you're around. If not, maybe before then if I do stream some beta pack stuff. I don't know. Still haven't gotten official word on if we can for sure, but it looks like it's going to be a thing. So I'll try to stream some of that, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, take it easy. We'll see ya.